Oh, I've got stream.
Stream's up, so don't go through warm-ups now.
Alright. Hello. We have made it to the potentially maybe the last game of the tournament. Not sure yet. uniqly and LwL have taken some outrageous paths to this point. uniqly going undefeated throughout the whole tournament, as for LwL just making it out of that grand finals losers bracket, hoping to make an impact today as he takes on uniqly. There have been a few interesting matchups we saw last week. uniqly take on Plumberb in a 7-4 win, and LwL actually find his way to the grand finals in a similar way. However, despite such similar scores in the previous weeks, LwL was able to take the game against Plumberb quite easily. Now here against uniqly, who did not have the easiest time against Plumberb, but this will make that game super interesting. I am Ewong, joined by Daniel Stigman, who is streaming today, thank you very much, and Sam Wilson, who has stepped in last minute to referee the game. First warm-up in will be a 3-minute 10, 7.11 star. You're not reading that wrong. Warm-up from uniqly. Bit of an interesting choice for a pool that does not exceed the star rating of 4.5, but he can do whatever he wants to warm up, I guess.
This happened in the semi-final, I think it was. I think it was in the match with Diggy Dog. It might have been in the quarterfinal, but someone put on a 7-star as a warm-up.
Yeah, quite interesting considering the skill range of this tournament. But, you know, maybe it warms them up, maybe it gets them ready. What I like to say is that it gets their misses out the way so that they don't miss it all during the game. Players are actually catching the patterns quite well for a 7-star map. Neither player having a great time, as you can see, but this is the warm-up. This is the time to basically warm up if you haven't already. Get a few catches in before you move on to the time and space where the score of your map actually matters. Also a chance to build up a bit of confidence against your opponent. If you did manage to win a warm-up, that's probably not the best thing to do, but if it puts you in the mindset, then go for it. Halfway through, while we're at it, a bit important to talk about tournament round statistics for both players, as those may prove to be quite important. I do believe both players, I don't even know if I can say this. I do believe both players have been playing throughout the course of the tournament, despite not being catch mains themselves. uniqly has built up to that 5k over the past few weeks, not breaking the 5k barrier. uniqly also plays standard, where he is just shy of 4 digit, or he is 9.6k. As for LwL, the German player, one of many who has made it to this final stage of the tournament, is also at that 5k range, getting up to that, making sure they don't reach past 5k and get eliminated. LwL is a standard player as well, also similar rank to uniqly, so two pretty much identical players. See the end to the first warm-up, and we'll now move on to the second warm-up, which is, to my knowledge, a lot easier and a lot shorter. Just before that, those skins will be sorted out. back to the stats of players while we wait for the second while to begin the commanders in. Uniquely, compared to LwL, Uniquely performed significantly better across 11 maps compared to LwL, with a rating of almost 0.2 higher, and 0.2 is a big number since the highest rating you can get is 1. Malok's highest performer in the finals weekend, unfortunately not the tournament anymore. Uniquely, however, also performing much better than LwL in the previous weekend. So, a bit of a concern here for LwL. Obviously, the player with an obvious skill disadvantage, however, could pull some miracles off. They are also at the weakness of having their scores leaked. Only 10 maps played yesterday to LwL's advantage, however 10 maps enough for Uniquely to gather enough information to make the right picks and bans is also one of the disadvantages of making it out of losers bracket. This is a lot more that Uniquely can gain from LwL. At 1.32 minutes warm up from LwL to end things off in the first phase of this game. As we reach the end, both players will win their warm-ups respectively. Now time for the rolls. Reiterating once again to 13 people watching, winner of the roll can pick to pick first and ban second, or the other way around, and the other player will be left with the other option. Waiting for that roll initiation from Sam Wilson. LwL will rush to it, rolls a 19. Not ideal to get things their way. Uniquely will win the roll 36-19. And in this situation, may choose to ban first. Might be a logical decision considering the position they're already in. They might already feel a bit confident about a first breakpoint. We'll go the safer option, choose to pick first, potentially take their point first without it being a breakpoint. LwL will be the one to ban first. In the previous match we saw LwL ban the low AR hidden, and I'm looking for my bad, the double time 2. However, today he's decided to ban Hard Rock 4. Is quite the interesting ban because in the previous game he was a better performer in Hard Rock and built up a bit of Hard Rock confidence. Uniquely taking their time to choose the ban. And while they decide on that, LwL scored an 895k on Hard Rock 4, deciding to ban it this time. A bit of a concerning move, as there were scores that were significantly worse in the previous game. I think LwL should be worrying about a bit. uniqly is already showing a bit of worry, taking quite a while to not only choose whether or not they want to pick or ban first, but also their first ban. Hidden 2 banned from Plumberb. Not Plumberb, sorry. uniqly. Which was one of the more gimmicky maps. LwL also played that map yesterday. Probably was a cross comparison of scores. Banning Hidden 2 even with a very average score of 572 from 75k from LwL. That shows uniqly's weakness and more gimmicky hidden patterns. This could be the last match though, so that may very well not matter. A double time 2 ban from LwL. We did see that last time. We did also see a bit of a double time struggle from LwL as well. So it would not be a surprise to see double time 2 banned. And uniqly with the final ban of the match will be No More to 1. Also could be cross comparing that score. The custom rebate map out of the pool now. Moving into the first pick, uniqly straight to double time 3, knows that LwL's weakness was found in double time. Looking to exploit that, looking to get a first quick point, 1 of 3 double time maps. You'll see a similar situation to last week. One ban from each mod bracket. Snapchat just sent me a snap, guys, I want to kill myself. Command in already, very quick to get started. 16 minutes in comparison, last night's game did not start until 16 minutes in. That's great to see. Not only the players upping their expectations for the final 2, potentially 1 match of the tournament, but also staff. Sharp start, another player looking to drop anything yet. It is very early though. LwL looking at a much better start to this map compared to yesterday. Obviously practicing quite a bit in between the time. uniqly also on the roll, will reach at 200 just as LwL drops, so already going to be running away with that score. Not the ideal spot to miss for LwL. Not ideal, probably the worst spot to miss there. Just after that 200, it's going to have to find combo in time. Giving uniqly as much time to and as much combo to build up their lead. Still on an SS. LwL is going to miss once again. Also at a pretty bad spot. uniqly is just going to continue exploiting that, continue to cash fruit. As we approach the halfway point. one player not going to slow down anytime soon. Oh, he has slowed down. That is one miss, but compared to 2 found by LwL, it is still a bit of breathing room. uniqly's going to miss again. That's also a pretty bad score as LwL reaches 200. Now their opportunity in short window to take the game back real could be. It is slowly creeping towards the blue side. That red bar becomes smaller and smaller. uniqly's gonna miss again. That's gonna be the dagger. That's gonna be the one that LwL is gonna use to take the lead. Both players see that. LwL, one thing in mind, hold on. uniqly is gonna step it up a little bit, continue to catch fruit as he did earlier in the map. LwL's gonna miss though. uniqly has got such a short amount of time to build that up to 200, take the points. But this is double time. That clock is gonna that clock is gonna tick a lot faster. uniqly's gonna find one miss there, another one. LwL has gonna continue holding on and probably take this point after uniqly's plethora of misses. LwL one final miss there, but nothing that's gonna matter too much. Too many misses in between combo for uniqly, and LwL will be the one to take the first point. Winning this one against uniqly and also setting a much better score. The step up that was required as uniqly also beat LwL's previous score.
Well, good morning. I've joined the casting.
Hello, Nekonio.
Hello, Daniel. So, I see they've already played the first match. I've only watched the last session of it.
Straight the hidden one. uniqly opting to go for hidden again. Probably another cross comparison of scores, but a 911k will be uniqly's probably got a lot of confidence as that.
Well, it seems they started, and I don't like the fact that I think on Discord the casters can hear the music, even though on Twitch it works. It's a little bit
LwL
annoying to
finding
me.
early miss already. uniqly probably has made the right decision to pick this map. Still holding on quite well. It is before the 200 though, so a bit more room.
Yeah, I believe this map requires a lot of consistency through hidden, so it is not so hard to go with a full combo or make a few misses, but it is still easy to make misses. Hidden and John, and this is the academy app, so I don't know how they can play songs that are so hard.
One miss already from LwL will make that 2. uniqly's gonna continue to run away. That red bar is gonna grow bigger and bigger. LwL will need to find the 200 very soon if there even wants to be a slither of a chance of taking this one.
uniqly is holding quite strong. I believe there may be still a miss because we are about to reach the first half, and I believe they are many places to miss on the second half, even though I've only played the maps once. So in the end, the gap is only widening, so it's uniqly has missed now, but
It is a trade.
LwL is missing many map times, so as I said, there is a harder section, which is this one, and this is harder than the first half of the map. But in the end, he needs a lot of misses from uniqly, and LwL needs to hold the combo, the 200 combo. So the gap is a little bit too large.
1/3 left of the map, and pretty similar combo. It is stalemated. uniqly has a pretty huge lead there, so that is indeed, as Nekanya said, a lot of misses. That's one miss. LwL will try to take this one back. A second miss. This may be it. There's just so much score to take back though, and not much time left. It would need to be a nightmare from uniqly if LwL even sees the chance. Another one, this could be it.
Who knows? 50,
Another one, it's looking a bit more and more likely that LwL is going to take this one. Just in the nick of time. uniqly's having a nightmare.
Wow. There has been a complete change, but it isn't enough.
Slaved by the bell. uniqly, very, very lucky to have that point there. Not sure if they know that, but the audience definitely does. LwL's not too happy at that. 5 more misses on uniqly's side, but somehow manages to find that one just based off consistency in the beginning.
It was quite hard to take all the points on the last third, and I believe uniqly has experienced this that happens on Hidden, that you stop reading suddenly and you start offsetting your movements and you start missing a lot. Because it is a little bit tricky, I believe. It is hard to start missing if you stop reading the art correctly. So let's see what's their next pick. I wonder if uniqly is going to pick Hard Rock 1.
Choose me the banger actually. Previous game, LwL set 870k. LwL looking to set a better score while uniqly knows what needs to be done, knows what to expect.
So as of now we have 2 breakpoints. We are going to see this Harbor map, which is a standard CTV map right on Harbor from Ascendant. So there's many things to say. It just requires a raw speed, Harbor, I think. So they are going to start.
Either player using Hard Rock this time, or using Hidden this time. LwL having the experience with these Hard Rock memories in a tournament situation, probably maybe a lot more used to it. uniqly's already finding a miss.
Yeah, and LwL too. Maybe a miss.
Trade there, and it might be a common trend throughout this match. Players might not be able to find combo, but it's going to be a matter of who can hold on longer.
Well,
a lot of emphasis.
I believe they pick the maps to be hard so they cannot FC any map. But in the end, these hard maps mainly require a practice. Like when you play hidden maps, there are sometimes that practicing too much isn't good on the same map. But on Hard Rock, it makes some sense to memorize the map and to practice it many times. At least that's what I believe from my experience on PUBG WC, where we only were able to play half of well Spain because of a pure practice. I believe.
LwL find a miss. uniqly's on the roll, could potentially take this. This is hard rock. That multiplier is going to matter a lot. But we'll need
Right now,
the combo of 200 to make any significant impact. That's the second miss from LwL.
Yeah. Now we
As
are going
uniqly
to
reaches
uniqly is going to win in the cup. Yeah. Oh, and uniqly now misses. We reach half of the zone. uniqly has some advantage, but LwL maybe closing the gap now with this 50 combo difference. But yeah, there is another miss of LwL, so these are the maps that both of them are going to miss many times, and we're going to see who holds the combo longer, who makes more combo around 200 rates. So it seems it's not going to be another breakpoint as of now, but we cannot be sure.
1/4 left the map to go, so it is quite a bit of time left. uniqly is ahead of his goal as LwL desperately catches up through trying to reach.
Yeah, so now uniqly has
Previous
made
goal.
another miss, so we may see LwL making a comeback with this combo difference. This is enough, I believe.
uniqly is gonna find another miss. LwL will definitely capitalize on that. Not gonna miss. Not gonna find any misses. Gonna keep holding that combo as he gets that 200. And just like that, it is his way. But a final miss may determine that the hard rock multiplier. That's gonna definitely swing it to uniqly.
I mean, so right now may change the result even though we are in the 5 last seconds. But it seems they are not going to miss, so uniqly maybe taking the point out.
It's the final trade there. It's just a matter of these last few nuts. uniqly, third breakpoint in a row. Quite interesting, actually. Neither player was able to beat LwL's previous match's score, so the nerves definitely kicking in for LwL, especially here. Also an extremely close score, so players pretty much neck to neck. Pretty worried as it stands. Oh, that's a pretty quick pick. Hidden for LwL. That previous map was not a breakpoint, actually. I take that back. Hidden for, we did not see LwL play this in the previous game. Actually, he banned it, so is quite interesting to see this pick. That may have been just because his previous opponent, Plumber, was a hidden player. But now he may feel slightly more confident playing this map against uniqly.
Well, it seems Samusha and the referee is a little bit tired, so I may be taking as well the job as a referee. I'll be working on that, so I leave the casting to you right now.
Quite a few misses from uniqly. uniqly having probably the worst time of his life playing this out right now, at 96% AC. in this pool, as LwL performing quite well on the map actually, or was going to reach 200, but just going to find a miss there, but is traded. Players finding footing once again as I speak. Both players miss. Quite unfortunate. The curse is still within me. uniqly will find an extra one though, and LwL already having the huge lead is probably not going to mean too much to anyone here. That score is going to stay the same as we reach the final few seconds of this map. This map was quite short, only 2 minutes 25 seconds, so all the combo mattered, and all the combo was what LwL had. Second point to him, now tied up once again. Only 5 more for either side to take the game. For LwL, that would mean a bracket reset. Both players would go in and play once again. As for uniqly, a win for them would mean the first Catch Academy tournament championship, whatever you want to call it, winner, badge, oh there's no badge, trophy, whatever he gets. The most supporter out of everyone who played in this tournament. Hard Rock 3 will be the pick from uniqly. Staying confident to Hard Rock. uniqly looking to take the point back, find another one in this game. Quick water break for LwL, you can probably reach at the see that. Fight up, there he is. Fight up as it stands, pretty tight victory for both players. It is probably the most important match, so both players want this one bad.
Oh, so they are playing now the Mopsico map. I think this was the second opening. Like LwL missed the first grid because he didn't play himself completely, and I missed working on taking as a referee and having some technical issues. So as I said, I leave all these comments to you for the time being.
Gosh, even right now, LwL will find one miss there. uniqly still holding on, trusting in the Hard Rock process. LwL finding quite a few more misses, contrary to uniqly, who is pretty much on the roll. 300 now, so LwL quickly rush in and get that 200 again. Stop the bleeding. But the bleeding is a bit much. It is right now a 60k lead, gonna grow even bigger. Now on the 200 for both players, max combo for both, and just a lot of praying to do for both sides. Hoping they don't miss. LwL has a slight accuracy advantage, however. But this is cash for B, that's not going to matter nearly enough to make a difference. LwL finding their rhythm now in the game. They're pretty much playing to the best they can. uniqly's gonna find one miss there. It's really not a great place to miss. Halfway through, it is half of what LwL needs to take this one back. That score, that red bar is gonna shrink. But there will be enough time for uniqly to save this one, keep that score in their favor, and from there on it's just hold on. The holding on will be done, the LwL gonna capitalize that huge combo of his and take the lead. There it is, for the first time LwL will see the lead in this map. Playing to the hard rock skill that was displayed in the previous match, but once again after that previous loss. Only a slight lead for LwL. uniqly's gonna find one there just for the break. The blue will continue to extend. Just way too many misses from uniqly. LwL is finally gonna drop his huge combo though. The map is now open to anyone to take. But with that huge combo and those misses that are created by both players, probably not gonna do enough. That is one late miss. Could be huge, could be enough for uniqly to take it. That scores slowly driving towards the red side, but no, one miss from uniqly will lead that score in LwL's favor. Another one actually. There it is. That confidence that uniqly might have had going into Hard Rock 3, now gone as LwL finally finds the confidence and rhythm again to play Hard Rock. 3-2 now in LwL's favor, and LwL's pick as well. Din 3 will be the next pick. Another map that was played in the previous game. However, LwL did lose this map, so it is quite interesting to see how the mental state will change going into this game, picking this map. cat is in the wrong spot and a bit of technical issues, I think, but hopefully we'll get over that hump pretty soon.
It was my bad.
The wrong map now as well. Just caused a bit of a short break while we sort things out.
American things.
The MP settings command is in. Looks like we're checking for things, making sure everything's ready to go. Quick swap over in refs, so a bit of a technical delay there, but we are back.
It is a little bit annoying to trying to swap as a referee the first time on the grand finals.
Commanders finally in, looking like we're ready to go. Most players might have been caught out by the command, but that is why we have the 10-second timer. One of the great blessings of OSU tournaments. And in 3, the map both players are going to try to be 894k on, LwL especially. Probably thinking that they could set a better score. 1 missed already, that's going to be too bad before the 200, so still a bit of breathing room there, a bit of oxygen in the tank. Uniquely, however, going to be the one detriment to LwL, still holding onto that FC. Not going to slow down, going to reach 200 now, as LwL only 50 combo away from the max combo. During that time though, uniqly is going to continue to hold on, no drops there. Now even, LwL 1 miss and possibly the worst time to miss. uniqly now gonna continue to dominate though, but a miss there is gonna slow down his endeavor. Pretty much even combo right now, but as we have seen before, there is that score lead that LwL was gonna have to get over, that one hump that will need a bit of work. Both players now above 200. Once again, even. No one looking to drop anytime soon. Both players playing quite well, approaching that halfway point. uniqly's gonna find a miss there. LwL with the opportunity to take back. He's quite the way above 200, but 200 is all you need to get that max combo. 60 or so combo to make a difference. Possibly might be able to do it. uniqly could potentially see a situation like he was in before. Enough score lead to keep him in the lead by the time that he reaches 200. A blessing once again for the OC gods. Time for both players to continue to hold on. uniqly looking to hold on tight to that lead. LwL desperately trying to play to their best though. Earlier misses might prove to be a huge detriment but as we approach the end of the map. With a huge 700 combo but not even the lead to hold on to.
Was there any spin by that? Did that work? Because they have so close that anything could change who wins this.
Entering the last few seconds, both players have held on since their last drop. Some huge combos there. Not even a spinner could be enough for LwL to hope this one goes back to his favor. And uniqly once again taking the win. He's seen that position before. He's seen a position where he has lost the lead at some point and just taken it back. 6 to 6 misses, even having more combo. LwL just so unfortunate. Bad timing for the misses there, and uniqly will take the 3rd point. Now, once again, even. Double time, no, not double time, 3. Bit of time to make the next pick. It is even back to the square one they've always been at. 0-0, then 2-all, now 3-all. Both players also under some extreme pressure. They may look like they'd be taking it lightly in the chat, but I know deep down both of them want this tournament win. Both of them would like to have a pretty prominent players in standard, both their prominent game modes. Double time 4 is the pick. A map that we saw played last time. This time uniqly's pick, knowing once again that they may be able to take the point by setting slightly better score than what LwL set last time, an 817k to beat. That's the glory of commentating finals, grand finals matches, we know. We know what scores both players are aiming for. We have seen previously in this match that both scores better and worse than last time, so at this point it's pretty much preference. It is pretty much uniquely almost guessing whether or not he'll be able to beat LwL with a score that he could set. Whether or not LwL knows to play this map to a better standard than the previous game. Once again, double time forward. Wilson has disappeared, I believe, and I think Nekunyo is gonna take over as referee.
Yeah, I should try, but I need to like, if I want the ref to have everything covered with the right scores, with the right picks, I need to pick the maps. Picking the maps, change the maps. I've just realized that last time, so I think I can make the picks while they play, and they must be starting anytime soon because the match has started on the red variant.
Fear not, Sandos is back, but the map selection screen's still up here. We're not gonna. Oh, it's back. It's back. And we're off. uniqly's already found an early miss. LwL only with a slight accuracy drop. But definitely off to the better start here. Not anymore as he drops once again, and we all now know the worst spot to miss as uniqly take back the lead after an early miss. uniqly once again could build up the lead they need to even suffice for one badly timed miss, as we have seen already twice in this game. That lead is now set in stone, 40k to uniqly, while LwL continues to hold on as he has surpassed 330 combo. Break pause. Both players know what position they're in. Both players will miss at the same spot. It is a trade, so that score is just not going to change at all. No one's going to catch the placements as they did before in that hard rock map. But as it stands, uniqly's still going to hold on pretty strong to that lead. Both players are going to miss, just misses back and forth, but not enough time. uniqly is going to be the one who runs away with it. Once again, pretty much even on misses, and just a slight accuracy drop, but that combo, the ability to hold on after that first miss is what gives him the win. That is back-to-back, so uniqly pretty good position to be in, could be the one to start the wave, start the succession of points. That was DT4. I got you.
Okay, so if everything works fine, I may be able to take everything. one last thing has this. I mean, yeah. I forgot to send the webhooks. So. Okay, I've sent the webhook, the big update. So it seems to work there. So they pick number 3, so then they don't need any mode. Only don't know field, so you see if they have everything already, they are ready, and they can start it. We are going to start in 10 seconds. Wait, now that I think about it, I think maybe uniqly wasn't ready, but well, he seems to be pretty. I'm a little bit stupid as of it. Oh, they are playing this Naruto wave convert map with a lot of movements that are probably a little bit webbed for CTV, I think. I did one of the maps that is harder than what the stars imply.
The map that was banned in the previous game, and now seeing its entrance. Umber banned this one, so pretty clear LwL has some sort of advantage and some sort of aura around playing this map well. As we see on the screen though, uniqly's got the slight lead. Another player holding on to accuracy pretty well though. uniqly now above 200 is going to make a small lead slightly bigger, not enough to make any huge difference though. One miss will swing the score either way.
Yeah, as you said, the LwL is now winning. So now uniqly needs a miss from LwL to have a chance. There are many.
That is gonna go the either way. The uniqly is gonna find another one as LwL continues to assert dominance over this map. Halfway through, and another miss from uniqly. Probably right now we're seeing LwL just dominate over this.
Seems we may have another caster. Corruption seems to be coming.
It's way too many misses from uniqly towards the end. LwL now has got a pretty significant lead over him. 600 strong combo, not the best accuracy, but it is a huge combo and a huge score lead.
Yeah, there's no way to close the gap. It's just too large, even if he missed all the
Either
now.
player picking up the placement there. Pretty placement oriented map and movement oriented for the star rating it is actually, and the level of these players. So both players play pretty well. LwL setting pretty impressive score though, and will be the one to take the game here.
the match, the comments to you.
$200 for uniquely, as LwL is just about to approach that. Despite that opportunity and the window to take back the score lead, it was still quite minuscule towards uniquely. As we have seen before, one miss is going to swing it either way. Now both players at 300. Another player going to slow down as we reach halfway, and I get to say this once again, the double time will make the clock tick a lot faster. LwL finds unfortunate miss there. We'll continue to
Finally, I am properly here.
Let's go. Another miss from LwL. Gonna continue to expand uniqly's already quite a large lead now as it stands.
Ooh. And another one as well. That is quite an unfortunate miss, but basically needs the opposite of that right now. Needs to be holding on. However, this lead, it doesn't seem like too much, but when you consider the fact that it's a 3-minute long map, it actually does matter quite a bit more. A little lead takes a while longer to catch back up. And right now, it looks like LwL is not going to be able to do that.
On the contrary, the uniquely awesome performance here. Now gonna reach that 800 accuracy, 800 combo pretty soon. Pretty much exploiting the fact that LwL didn't perform to his best in the double time mode slot against Clumberb. Now just proving that even more, 900k compared to the 800k. Both decent scores, however, in such a tournament setting, one's gonna be a lot better than the other. His last few misses from uniquely there, but as you said, that lead is not gonna build up quick enough for LwL in such a long map. 5-4. Is LwL gonna continue playing this game of ping pong back and forth, points going back and forth, or is uniquely the one who's going to take this breakpoint?
I do
here?
have
No
a
mod
question.
6. What up?
Wow, immediately picked.
Pretty eager to get the map going, actually.
Anyway. Who is gonna be, like, who is in the winners bracket? Wait, no. Is this the final match?
This is the final match. Uniquely, a win from uniquely would be the end of it.
Okay. I gotcha. Guess LwL's in a little bit of a tough spot here. Loses the next point and gonna be match point against him, right? Or am I? Is the quality so bad that I actually can't like see how many? Is it 3? Is it 2 more? I think it is. I can't see. Like the quality on my phone
It
is
is,
so bad.
yeah, 2 more.
I'm sorry.
2 more to uniquely, and this one breakpoint would swing it back to his pick, so would be pretty crucial to take this point here, but LwL obviously picking this map will have a lot of confidence in it. We're off. Already an early miss from LwL. Pretty bad spot to miss considering it was his pick. uniqly is gonna miss that. That was a trade to LwL. Another miss there, so it's pretty much back to square one. Pretty even. Another miss from uniqly. LwL now has a lead. Gonna continue.
Plethora of misses from uniqly. LwL finally finding a bit of confidence in this map, but will miss as he reaches halfway through. uniqly, the slight combo advantage, is going to have a little bit of time to potentially bring it back a little bit, stop the bleeding. Realistically, it's not much he can do to take back the lead. It will be a trade. LwL
That's
finds
not
first
what
miss.
uniqly needs, although
That's
that is the
two.
start. And another one.
He needs anything at this point.
Uniqly
to-
needs quite a bit more though.
Yeah, it is 1 minute 53, so really not much left to rely on.
Not a lot of room for error.
Error like that.
And the miss from
LwL.
uniqly. That's
Final
it for
spitter
these
there.
dances.
LwL gonna continue to play this game of point ping pong, back and forth, 2-all, 3-all, 4-all, now 5-all. If we see a 6-all, we will see tiebreaker in grand finals, and that would be hype.
Hard Rock 2 straight away. uniqly knows he needs this point. Hard Rock 2 such an important pick at this time.
Has he been performing better on Hard Rock than LwL?
As
Because I have absolutely no idea.
pretty much at this point it's just personal preference on the maps. He did have a bit to rely on in terms of scores in a previous game. Right now there's one Hard Rock band and it is 1-all on Hard Rock.
I see. And is this is a catch map, right?
This is a catch map indeed.
This isn't a combat.
Was also it was a specific and it was also played in the previous game. Both players now off to a great start. Not LwL. The score to beat is 823k.
Nice curse there.
So 823k for both players to beat. And I'll keep saying this, we could see it go either way. Higher than last time, lower than last time. Regardless, uniqly's just gonna play the best that he can. Already at that 200, gonna have that slight lead over LwL.
Looking pretty confident on this pick so far. Oh, and another miss from LwL too. It's really going to hurt his score and the chance of winning this point. Considering that this map is also relatively short, it's only 2 minutes long. It's definitely not the longest one. And in the map pool, and another miss coming in from LwL yet again. uniqly still holding on to the FC, and it's just looking like not much chance for LwL here to really catch up.
Hard Rock as well, so every miss is gonna have a bigger impact. If the score is gonna definitely have a bigger impact. uniqly already breaking that score barrier of 823k. Just dominating.
He's cruising
basically.
right now. No worries at all. easily going to be able to bank that point and get one step closer to that final.
One huge step as well,
What it
actually. And the first FC of the game in such an important time.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it is the first FC of the game.
Bro, what?
First FC of the
Yeah,
entire
that's
grand
great.
final.
Whoa.
Probably. Well, it is. Yeah, no FC's last game. Uniquely going to be the one to hit it first. And now LwL's picked straight to number 1-4, no hesitations. The Kano map. John, if you're watching this one, you better be happy.
Who?
Masha Mama. Scroll him.
Oh, right.
The Kano enthusiast.
Kano mid. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Grrr, roll it. Oh, my bad.
This is it. It's either going to be a win or a tiebreaker.
It is hype either way. 5, 6, 3. Pretty close.
LwL being down that match point, though, really going to be putting the nerves on them.
A lot of nerves as well. It's worked so hard to get to this point of the game. It'd be really bad.
Sad to see him go.
Yeah. Also be pretty harsh watching him finally lose on his own point. But we will see. Kano will be the one to decide. The CS4 AR9, typical convert consistency. They want to determine it all.
Is this no mod 4?
Yes, it is no mod 4.
How many no mods are there?
6.
Oh, okay. Yep. Consistency. I was gonna say, like, oh no.
Oh,
That is not a
LWR.
good
That's
start.
not 1, but 2 misses.
The nerves might be getting to him right now. I mean, luckily, this is one of the longest maps in the map pool. I would assume anyway. I haven't actually completely seen it, but it's 4 minutes long. Oh, another miss though. That is
Another one.
really.
That one gonna
I
matter a
know we're
lot
not
more.
meant to have bias. We're not meant to have bias, but that is quite painful to see. I'm gonna be honest.
It's there. It is not great though, but it is very
no,
easily
no.
recoverable. There is a lot of time, and I say a lot. We mean a lot. OC players are very used to that typical 1 minute 29 second TV size format. 4 minutes though, a lot more to rely on.
Yeah, I mean, a quarter in already, and Uniquely has a very significant lead. It doesn't look too much, but when you consider the map's length, I think I was saying before, it is pretty hefty. It's quite a score gap that LwL really needs to make up right now. Otherwise, his chances of winning this entire thing are gone.
Even in itself,
Uniquely, though,
almost-
just looking so composed.
almost 6-digit score lead is huge in any situation. Both players gonna catch those jumps.
Oh, Uniquely, though, misses!
That's the beginning
That
of
is
something.
exactly what LwL needed.
It needs to be a lot more than that though to kickstart something. Something they get to that tiebreaker.
That's a good point, but LwL has significantly made up that lead, and he is actually still decreasing it further. As Uniquely misses again!
This is the
LwL has a
beginning.
really nice combo too.
Is this the beginning
He
of
keeps
something
going.
halfway through?
If he keeps going and doesn't mess up, which God, I do hope I do not curse, then the comeback is 100% on. I think he might need
That's another
one or
one.
two misses.
That score is not gonna climb fast enough, considering the 4 minute length.
Oh, there it is!
The one, that's the one!
And it's a
Approaching
break.
the-
They're seeing each other's scores.
Uniqly is
knows
scared.
he's in
Huge
a
danger.
very vulnerable position. He needs to hold on right now so bad if he has any chance of coming back, as LwL is just building up that combo more and more and more, closing the score gap even further, and in just a few notes it's going to swap over.
There it is.
LwL
The
in
lead bar is
lead.
blue. It's blue now. Uniqly
Man, my heart rate is going.
only 40 combo for 200. Oh no! Is this it?
I think LwL is going to hold on.
Is this the combo that LwL needs to send it to tiebreaker?
The comeback to send it to the tiebreaker. I cannot believe it. There's
One
not much of
spinner.
the map left. I think
Just a
he's
bit
going
of
to do
map
it.
left. Oh, there's
Oh,
a miss
miss.
there, but
I
there's
think
not
he has
enough combo from
power. I think
Uniqly.
he does. There's not enough time. He's going to be able to hold on and bring it to the tiebreaker.
There's one
Keep the
spinner
final
left.
spinner. And that is it. LwL, despite having all of those misses at the start, ends up coming back at the end with a few unfortunate misses from Uniquely, and we have a tiebreaker.
That's it. This is the one. Grand Finals tiebreaker.
What everyone wanted.
Where is King? Sing everyone for the tiebreaker. Awesome performances from both players. It all comes down to this. LwL's plan worked. There it is, the pings in. Join up, ladies and gentlemen. The first tiebreaker for a while, actually. And we're seeing it in the grand finals. A win from LwL will take this to bracket reset. But a win from Uniqly would seal the deal. For reference, the last time we had a tiebreaker was in the later stage of the quarterfinals, so
Wow.
awesome to
That
see
is
that here.
That is quite a distance of time.
Uniquely, in fact, the one who was in the quarterfinals tiebreaker against Spoon was here, 6 seed versus 3 seed, ended up taking that one and remaining in the winners bracket. The other one ending up in a tiebreaker was not LwL actually, so at least one person here's got a bit of experience. Players having a bit of a break before this huge map, custom by Rube, at a whopping 6 minutes and 16 seconds. So if that 4-minute map wasn't enough for you to get your gears grinding, this one will definitely be. Locking in at 4.52 stars, the hardest map of the tournament, the longest as well. Something to watch out for.
4.5 stars. I mean, for a 5-digit, that's pretty tough.
These guys are both up at 5Ks. These guys are 5Ks now, yeah.
Well,
Dude, though, I was out here farming Padoru as a 5K, and these guys are out here playing 1.5 star tiebreakers.
yeah, I was not. I don't think I was. Yeah, I was not this good. 4.5 stars is like 200 PP.
So I reckon, no,
Even more.
it's not.
I think it is.
No, I've got like a.
Well, considering how long
It is just on 200. It is just on 200. I think.
Yeah, I thought so. Probably a bit more considering how long the map is, but yeah, probably a bit more.
We will see who can
Yep.
compose themselves better.
The viewers are going up right now. Everyone is tuning in. Let's get it.
It is a grand finals tiebreaker. This is high. This is the definition of hype. Commanders in. We're ready to go.
This is the pinnacle of the tournament. This is what every single match has led up to. This moment right here. And here we go. Unsurprisingly, a chill start when you have like a 6-minute long map.
It'll be insane.
Like almost close to half of it is kind of like nice little breaks, and then you just have some insane sections.
Insane hyper stacks and chains to start the map off.
I mean, some do that.
I'm gonna say
Kill
now,
this.
this map had to be nerfed like a couple times before it could be played.
Oh,
That's fair enough.
That removes the fun from the map, though.
Yeah. So we got some nice little old difficulty progression for this map. Very nice.
Both players now on 200. LWO will find the first.
Yeah, no. Oh no! I was about to say no early slip ups due to nerves, but
It's a
I
bad spot to miss
was
as well.
cut off.
Bad spot to miss as well. Uniqly is going to continue to build the score as much as he can. But it is 6 minutes, there is potential, and there is still a bit of build up to be done in this map in common tiebreaker fashion. Uniqly will be the one to miss next.
Ooh, it is.
Back to square one. This time LwL will be taking their lead. A slow build up as we enter the second quarter of the map. Uniquely able to recover back to that 200. But no, he didn't even recover back to that 200. Another miss from Uniquely before the 200. LwL will continue to capitalize getting to this difficulty spike, I believe. No, he's gonna miss there, but Uniquely misses as well. It's back to square one, it's stalemated.
LwL does still have that lead from being up the combo though.
But the slightest of leads though. 30k to be precise as
Yeah,
well.
definitely able to make up. Ooh, I was going to say that does look like a bit of a tricky pattern there, and LwL really fumbled on that one, missed a bunch of nodes, and uniquely hitting all of them. Now a combo builder part as well, you could say.
Oh, but
Although
Uniqly's
we
there
are-
is gonna miss at the 200. He just at the 200, and LwL is back in the lead. Another one from Uniqly.
Right when it looked like he was going to be able to take that score lead back, immediately misses after the KI starts, and LwL is now looking like the more confident one at that 200 combo mark and increasing his score lead even further past the 500k mark, past halfway through the map, and looking quite nice and confident here. Anything could happen though. There is still a significant part of the map to go, lots of time.
And that
Although
anything will
is
be a
not what
uniquely
Uniquely
miss.
needs.
That anything will be a uniquely miss as LwL continues to build up that combo. Now at the 400, and that score is
another
going
one.
to go with it as well.
Yeah, really building his lead now. It is at about 60k score or so. Yet another miss from Uniquely, and LwL is still building up his combo, increasing that score lead even further and further and further upwards.
You could say he's running away with it now.
Looking really confident.
That is a pretty big score lead,
You almost could. You almost could.
and that's
Are we going to have a bracket reset?
quite a few resets for not resets, misses from uniquely as well, so just that one there is not going to be enough, but it's traded as well.
It's traded. Yeah, it's traded and just nothing uniquely is able to make of that whatsoever. Misses yet again.
Not capitalizing on anything right now as we approach the final quarter of the map. LwL is performing exceptionally. Some trade there, but that's just going to mean a stalemate again. Except LwL has the head start. One miss there, but for the huge lead that he has and such length of the map, it can't be enough. uniqly's found another one there. That could be the dagger. LwL will retaliate back with one more miss of his own. Another one there for uniqly. It's just back and forth and misses. This could be it.
I think it is. I just do not think there is enough time, and with the map just getting more difficult and more difficult, even if both players are missing, uniqly needs to be the one that's building up that combo, but it's just not happening at all.
It's not happening. As we see there, it's a miss from both players, but the final few sliders in the slow section, not enough from either player to make any huge impact. However, LwL has already made quite the
it
impact.
doesn't even matter.
That is it. Not many notes left, and that is the bracket
There we
reset.
go.
LwL held on quite well, approaching the end of the map. We'll send it back to square one. 2-all, 3-all, 4-all, 5-all, 6-all, 7-6, back to 0-all in the bracket reset game happening at 12 UTC, which is 2 minutes ago. We'll go
Yeah, I was about to say,
straight.
it was in the past.
We'll go straight into it. Back to rolls. No warm-ups. Players are pretty warmed up already. This time, uniqly is gonna have to be a lot more wise with the picks here. Because he knows that he will lose that tiebreaker. That is quite the buffer range. Might not be enough to even hope that he could set a better score than LwL did just now. Exceptional performance from LwL. I think we need to make a new lobby.